Hello. I'm gonna try this one more time. This is the third video I've made of Terry Bogard, and I'm gonna hope that this one works because otherwise I'm just giving up. For some other reason, OBS decided to start an update mid-game while I was recording, which was really bad timing. So anyway, let's get to it. We're taking it, look at Terry Bogard. Let's see his normals. His standing normals, fierce punch isn't cancelable, so you can't cancel that into a special or a command normal. Fierce kick the same. Standing weak punch from far, standing weak kick from far. None of those are cancelable. If you take a look at the ducking ones, down and fierce punch is. Down and fierce kick has an on property in this case. You can't command normal cancel it, but you can special cancel it. So that's neat in case you have your locked sweep, you can still use your fireball motions. What else is there? The ducking weak kick isn't cancelable at all. The ducking weak punch is both command cancelable and special cancelable, although special cancelling would be a bit silly with that anyway. Jumping attacks, everything pretty standard there. Except his jumping D does cross up, provided you do the timing extremely well, which even I have trouble with, so it's just not nearly as hard as not nearly as easy as it was in 13. You could even cross up with fierce punch on 13, so that one's a little harder. It's going to take some practice. CD is actually really good. Because it has a nice little property to it, in that it goes over fireballs. So if you CD, you can go over fireballs, which is quite neat. So, provided you get close enough, you can even hit someone. And of course, you can also immediately cancel out the CD as well. Not too early, but once you've made it over the fireball, you can cancel into a special of your own. Kinda like that. It's not too early like what I'm doing now. There we go. Okay, so you can kind of close the gap a little using that. Any CD also has a restand combo of sorts, so if you CD into his normal power wave, is it fierce? I think it's fierce. You do get a restand. There we go. Okay, so it has to be close, which is easiest anyway because there are combos that get you there. So, let's try that again. That's a weak. Come on, Nick. There you go. So that becomes a restand. Well, I haven't quite figured out what to do just after it yet. I'll probably get there at some point. I was so hoping that might do something. Anyway, so those are his normals. His jumping CD is also pretty decent. If we take a look at his close attacks, the fierce punch is cancelable on both hits, by command and special. The pushback after the second hit is quite a lot. So there are combos that don't work if you're using that attack. One of the options is of course his EX power charge, which I don't believe connects after 2 hits. Yeah, you see it doesn't. But if you do the fierce kick, it does. So that's just rather once you've done your BC break and you want to do extra damage and you want to get that EX shoulder charge in, that fierce kick down forward and fierce punch is going to be standing D down forward and C is the best way to do it. What else is there? Standing weak punch, pretty standard. Standing weak kick is also cancelable, so, and also command cancelable. Yeah, they look quite similar though. So don't get confused between the close standing weak kick and the other one. What's nice about him is that standing weak kick from far does work as a nice poke, and he can follow up with a standing fierce as a bit of a lockdown. So you can rush in and use the fierce as a lockdown, which is nice then to cancel out of, because you'll have a nice heavy hit to BC combo from. Oops. And then fierce kick to BC combo. Okay, and then you can combo into something else. What else is there? Oh yes, you can probably do a pretty standard combo using the ducking weak kick and ducking weak punch from our normal. So it's going to be down and B, down and A, down forward and C, and then quarter circle back and A. So that's a pretty standard combo. Like most of the fierce punch stuff, you can do that with as well. So that's also a pretty good way to do it. And most of these specials do work from those. So you get to pretty much pick whichever special you want to use. You know. It'd be nice and safe if you want to use the power wave as well. No, that pretty much covers it. If you take a look at the specials, the weak power wave can give you some distance, so you can close the gap a little with it. Fierce one's much faster. You hardly get to move right afterwards. So, and then the EX one does 3 hits. And it does allow you to combo, but like space specific, so it's not quite from full screen that you can get a combo off it. So, where was the distance? It was somewhere there. I'm quite shocked. Pretty sure I managed it earlier. Okay, yeah, it is full screen. Take it back. Full screen. Close one. So that's Burning Knuckle. Weak one, nice and fast, used for combos. This one doesn't go quite full screen. I'm not going to say it's safe until someone's shown me otherwise. I don't do frame data, so I'm not going to figure out frames for you. The quarter circle back, crack shoot. The fierce version moves a bit forward, and you can actually use these in some of these launch combos. What else do we have? We've got the rising tackle. You can use this in anti-air, but people tend to see it coming. Just also remember that you can run forward while charging, so you can just put it off during your run. And the charge is long enough that you have to be pretty much next to the guy before you can put it off. So that's an interesting way of doing it. And then he's got this new move, which is the power charge or shoulder charge or whatever it is. The weak version you can cancel into combos. The fierce version doesn't allow you to cancel into anything, but it doesn't lift on launch, and you can get stuff afterwards. So if you do the power charge, you can get with a fierce kick or D, you can actually get attacks off it. Yeah, so you can actually do those kind of things. You can do a power wave. Nope. Burning Knuckle. Probably EX. Yeah, okay, so that works. So that's his 2 power charge variations. The D1, sorry, the EX version is the one that you're going to be using for most of these big damage combos. But saying that, just remember that you won't get it off that guy. You're going to need to do 1 hit on his fierce punch, or use the fierce kick rather, and then do the down forward fierce punch. So it's going to be standing D, down forward C, and then quarter circle forward and ED, and that'll be his combos. Level 1 Terry has got some neat stuff, so that's kind of a nice basic one, and that one has space to do supers in with as well. So after the quarter circle back and A Burning Knuckle, you can do a super, which is pretty standard. So I want to do 2 bounds, and then Burning Knuckle Super, yeah. Okay, that's a nice way of doing it. And you'll probably, with Terry in 3rd position, be able to get the big super off on that one. Because the max mode meter is going to last a bit longer. Yeah, okay. It means you can do the max right afterwards as well, like that. And that's really big damage. So that's the big damage one now. What would I do if I'm not doing that? I think if I've got 1 bar, I'd probably end up doing something like this. Oops, that was supposed to be an EX. Yeah, that's really good. That's like 44% damage. You could do both bounds on the rising tackle as well, so 2 bounds. Yeah, it's about the same, so either ors. I think if you were level 2 Terry, like second character Terry, you could probably get 3 EXs in there. Yeah, okay, so that would be a little bit more damage if you were the 2nd character in the team, because you get more max mode. Yeah, that's pretty much Terry in a nutshell.
Here's the big work!